One day, a man noticed something unusual. A group of crows were surrounding and attacking a magpie on the ground. The poor bird looked weak and exhausted, barely able to move, feeling sorry for it. The man quickly ran over and chased the crows away. Up close, the magpie looked miserable, like a child who had just lost a fight. The man gently comforted the bird, and even gave it a little water. After a few soft calls, something surprising happened. The magpie suddenly spread its beautiful tail feathers. In many places, people believe that seeing a magpie display its feathers is a sign of good luck. Perhaps this was the bird's way of saying thank you. Seeing that the magpie was no longer in danger, the man prepared to leave. But before he could get into his car, the magpie suddenly followed him. It even picked up a cigarette from the ground and dropped it in front of him, almost like a small gift. Then it flew away. The man thought their story had ended there. But the next morning, when he opened his window, he was surprised to see the same magpie standing quietly outside. As soon as the window opened, the bird hopped right inside. He walked across the table and began eating like it had lived there forever. From that day on, the magpie kept visiting, and soon it started staying longer and longer. Over time, the man realized just how intelligent the little bird was. It learned to mimic a few simple words and would immediately fly over whenever the man called its name. Sometimes it even bathed in a small bowl of water. Older people say seeing a magpie bathe is very rare, and a sign that good fortune is on the way. Of course, the little bird could also be mischievous. Whenever the man took off his socks, the magpie would grab them and drop them into water, as if trying to wash them. The man could only laugh. Even though he had grown very fond of the bird, he knew it belonged to the wild. So one sunny afternoon, he gently released the magpie back into nature. As he watched it fly away into the sky, he couldn't help but feel a little sad. But about a month later, the magpie returned. The man happily offered it some food. The bird took a few bites, then picked up the rest, and flew away. Only then did the man notice another magpie waiting nearby. It seemed the little bird had found a partner. And just a few days later, the two magpies began building a nest right on the man's balcony. It looked like this unexpected friendship had turned into something even more special.